Good evening. Welcome to Sports Center from the nation's capital. I'm Scott Van Pelt. The Edmonton Oilers have forced a 6th game in the Stanley Cup final. We will get to those highlights in just a moment. The lead story this evening, the sports world has lost some absolute titans in recent weeks. Sadly, it continued today as Willie Mays has died at the age of 93. He's the author of one of the singular moments in the game's history and greatest career resumes as well. Here's our Karl Ravech on the Say Hey Kid.
Willie Mays is one that everybody knows.
He's an iconic player, the epitome of what it means to be a great all-around baseball player.
He's one of those special players that don't come around too often.
Best center fielder of all time. He can do everything.
You know, you want to be just like him.
Willie Mays did not just play baseball, he performed it, like an artist, leaving an indelible impression on anyone who saw him.
Willie was a theatrical personality, a man of unbridled joy on the ball field, a complicated figure off it perhaps, but on the field he gave you not only your money's worth in effort, but he made your heart sing.
Born in Alabama in May 1931, Mays was a 3-sport star in high school, but he excelled at baseball and gave up his amateur status to start playing in the Negro Leagues.
I had to stay in school, so I played Saturday and Sunday when school was in. When school was out, I would go on the road with them.
After signing with the New York Giants, he didn't just break into baseball, Mays burst into it. He batted .477 in 35 games at AAA before getting called up, where he immediately became one of the greatest acts in the show.
There are 5 things you can do as a position player in baseball. Hit for power, hit for average, run and throw. There was not a thing he couldn't do. And not only that, but his intelligence in playing the game.
His territory was from foul line to foul line, just stay out of his way. Fresco Thompson, the general manager for the Brooklyn Dodgers, said Willie Mays' glove, where triples go to die. Wow.
Mays' physical ability, his power, his speed, and his own level of expectation had people shaking their heads from the moment they saw him play. Routine plays for Mays were impossible feats for others. 1951 was his rookie season, and his first hit was a home run off future Hall of Famer Warren Spahn, who realized that one swing may have altered the history of the game. Spahn said of the home run, "I'll never forgive myself. We might have gotten rid of Willie forever if I'd only struck him out." That same season, Mays helped the Giants erase the Dodgers' lead in the standings, and he watched from the on-deck circle during Bobby Thompson's home run.
Back to throws. There's a left back. It's going to be, I believe. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant.
Drafted into the service in 1952 during the Korean War, Mays managed to play more baseball than anything else on the Virginia military base, but still lost nearly 2 full seasons of his major league career. When he came back to the majors in 1954, his career took off. He won the Most Valuable Player award. The Giants won the World Series, and Mays was elected to his first All-Star game. He ended up playing in 24 of them. It was Ted Williams who said they invented the All-Star game for Willie Mays. It was Williams, along with Joe DiMaggio and Stan Musial, who inspired Willie to greatness.
He was so dominant, so many All-Star games, so many Gold Gloves. I mean, he did so much for the game that he's going to be remembered more so for him, Mr. Mays, the Say Hey Kid.
The nickname, the Say Hey Kid, is alleged to have been tagged to Willie for his calling out to teammates not by their names, but with a hey or say hey. If one singular moment captured the greatness of Willie Mays, that iconic play would be the catch. Game 1 of the '54 World Series, Cleveland's Vic Wertz drives a ball deep to center in the 8th inning of a 2-2 tie.
There's a long drive, way back in center field, way back, it is Willie Mays just brought this crowd to its feet with a catch, which must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people.
As I'm running, I'm not worrying about catching the ball. My biggest problem was, how am I going to get this ball back into the infield? If I didn't catch the ball, the guy on second is going to score. The guy on first is going to score.
Collectively, Mays' career numbers are unmatched. There's only one other player who had at least 2,500-plus hits, 600-plus home runs, 500-plus doubles, and 100-plus triples. That's Babe Ruth. Throw in 300-plus steals, and Willie Mays stands alone.
Willie, to me, is the greatest all-around ball player that I've ever seen. And I've seen so many great ball players.
Mays retired in 1973 with the Mets, finishing his career in New York, where it all started. Through baseball, Mays connected with generations of fans, whether playing stickball with the neighborhood kids in Harlem early in his career or orchestrating a team of black players for exhibition games late in his career. His enthusiasm for the sport was contagious. The game brought him fame, but not a fortune. His currency are the numbers he put up and the memories he created. His statue now fronts the Giants ballpark at 24 Willie Mays Plaza. And in San Francisco, every May 24th, they celebrate Willie Mays Day. His plaque has been in Cooperstown since 1979. His legacy will live forever as perhaps the best baseball player of all time.
Barry Bonds, the godson of Willie Mays, wrote on Instagram, and I quote, "I'm beyond devastated and overcome with emotion. I have no words to describe what you mean to me. You helped shape me to be who I am today. Thank you for being my godfather and always being there. Give my dad a hug for me. Rest in peace, Willie. I love you forever."